In Saginaw alone, in 2021, there were over 5,428 crashes, 18 fatalities, and more than 1,000 people were injured. I spend half my day in the car, whether that's driving to a 6 a.m. Chipotle shift or home from an 8 p.m. anatomy lab. No matter what time of day I'm driving, I see distracted driving all around me. Distracted driving comes in many different forms, such as cognitive, manual, and visual. The consequences from distracted driving could be accidents, injury, property damage, and even death. However, there are many steps to ensure you are practicing safe driving. First, I'd like to discuss the different forms distracted driving can take and how to recognize them. As I previously mentioned, there are 3 different types of distracted driving: visual, manual, and cognitive. Distracted cognitive function includes driving habits such as road rage, daydreaming, talking, and influence from drugs, anything that impacts your mind and takes it off of the road. Visual distractions include searching your car, changing the radio station, checking your GPS or music, or adjusting the temperature, anything that takes your eyes off the road. Manual distractions could be eating or drinking, smoking, searching through your purse, or adjusting the volume in your car, anything that takes your hands off the wheel. Next, I'd like to share the different consequences of distracted driving. Distracted driving resulted in over 3,000 fatalities, and roughly 400,000 people got injured in distracted driving accidents in 2022 in the US. Distracted driving costs America $98 billion a year. Costs come from lawyers, medical care, insurance, first responders, and lost time while waiting for accidents to be cleared. Former president of the National Safety Council, Deborah Hersman, highlights the dangers of distracted driving, saying there's no safe way to use a cell phone while behind the wheel. Finally, I'd like to share the ways with you to stay safe while on the road and prevent distracted driving at a time when it's more and more common. One of the most important ways to prevent distracted driving is to educate other drivers of the consequences. Simple slogans like "Don't die to send a reply," "Distracted driving kills," and "Drive high, get a DUI" all serve to discourage us from distracted driving. They remind us every day. Introducing tech barriers is also an effective way to discourage distracted driving. Apps on your phone to prevent you from using it while at a high speed ensures distracted driving isn't happening and prevents accidents. Supporting legislation that is strict against the use of electronics in your car also helps to keep people safe. With over 5,000 accidents in Saginaw alone, and many more in the US, distracted driving takes form in many different ways. Being aware of this means we can avoid them properly. There are dire consequences, from expensive fines and payments to injury or death. Distracted driving can have very real negative effects on your life. Playing your part to prevent distracted driving is important to decreasing the overall loss of life on the road. Whether you're driving to school, work, or home after a long day, it's important to drive safe. Being aware of what is dangerous, the consequences if you're not, and how to be safe can ensure that you arrive in your destination in one piece every time.